the hard way. Anyhow, so I talked to the sheriff, to the sheriff sergeant, Madras, and he gives me forms to file a complaint. I take the papers and then I go. Anyhow, so we go back to August 28th. So when I got out of the elevator, then here I meet Sergeant McGrath. He looks at me and said, I was coming to escort you. Coming to escort me. Why? I'm the petitioner in the order of protection. Why should he come to escort me to go to the courtroom, in another courtroom, and I just was in a different courtroom about my order of protection and the motion for substitution of judge for court that stands admitted until today. So why he was going to escort me? And on that day, there's a room for to monitor the whole. They have these small monitors, and they have cameras all over the courthouse. That room door was open, and that room is next to courtroom 100 at that time. So I don't know if they changed the courtrooms nowadays, and they have different numbers. I don't know, but at that time, courtroom 100, and next door to it was that security monitors. They were all there, and the door was open. Sheriff deputies were everywhere next to that courtroom, and it was on red alert. I believe it was on red alert. So I go inside the courtroom. What's going on? Then I see a different judge. So what's going on? There's a different judge in this case, but there's no order. Why should I be in that court? Why they want to escort me? Okay, so I get in. They call the case. That day I had my poor father with me, my 75 years old father. See, I take him with me, but I need witnesses. My children were in school, so my father was by himself. So tell my father, come with me, as I need you to come with me. Why you are sitting home by yourself? Anyhow, so I wanted him as a witness to come with me. Okay, they call the case. I stand up, and here comes the verbal abuse. Just like we are in the street by the attorney and the judge. What's the name of the judge? Kathy Black, an old witch. Kathy Black. And my wife is there. My father is sitting. And there was one young man sitting over there. I don't know where he's from. I found out later that he was one of them guys. Some kind of act or something. There was no case to be called while he was there. Maybe they wanted him as a witness for their side of what they were planning. Okay. So they were attacking me, and what the judge was doing, Kathy Black, she was turning the tape recorder off. That court had a tape recorder to record the hearings. So she had a tape recorder off when she attacks me, and the lawyer attacks me, and then she turns the tape recorder on to record my reaction of what I'm going to say. If I'm going to say anything in reaction to their verbal attacks, verbal abuse, then it's going to be nothing on the recorder to show that why I am saying these things. So I told the judge, I was going through this case and I got nowhere. So I need a continuance to get an attorney. And I was consulting other attorneys, but attorney, you want to play, you have to pay. Remember what that judge said? So they paid, so they could play. But I don't have the money. Why should I go pay somebody if I know how to cook my food? Why should I go pay money to somebody else to cook for me? I want the United States Supreme Court to answer this question. Why should I hire an attorney when I know the law and I support my statement based on my pleading that I filed in court? Why should I have to take, even if I have the money? Well, I don't have the money, but even if I have the money, why should I take the money from my children's mouth? Okay, I take the money from my children's bags with their clothes and good things to buy for my children and to feed an attorney. Why should I do that? Well, this is the USA. You have to feed the government. That's what the people are there. They are slaves, and they don't know that. They are a slave to the system. That's, you have to pay an attorney. You have to pay a lawyer. Well, if you don't know the law, well, you need to. You don't know how to repair your car, you have to take it to the repair shop. They repair it for you. But if you know how to repair your car, and you have the tools, you have everything, why should you take your car to the garage? Have somebody work on it. Does that make any sense? If you know how to do it, and you have the tools, and you have the time, and you have the place. But in the USA, lawyers are brothers. Lawyers are brothers with the judges. There's a Supreme Court, Illinois Supreme Court, in the case of one of they took one state attorney, they wanted to disbar him. He was a state attorney. And in their opinion and their judgment, the Supreme Court wrote that what they stated is very chilling, that attorneys are brothers. The word brothers. So this judicial system are brothers, belongs to a family, and the elite of that family too. And I'm an outsider. I'm learning the law, and I'm challenging the brothers, the judges, and the attorneys. And both of them are attorneys because the judge was an attorney before. So I'm challenging the brothers. I'm taking the food from the mouth of the brothers. So as the attorney told my wife that I am a nuisance to the court. Nuisance. That's how they look at somebody without an attorney. He's a nuisance. And imagine me, that the FBI is after me. They raided my house. They have secret orders to get rid of me. Okay, physically eliminate me. How they will look at me on top of being nuisance. So I told the judge, so I have to get an attorney. I need a continuous. And another thing is that there are fraudulent pleadings were filed by my wife in the case. And then the attorney right away on the record, he said, we want to withdraw these fraudulent papers, documents that he is talking about. Right away, I said, objection. I objected on the record. What did the judge say? Sustain. And then she turned the tape recorder off. Well, you sustained my objection. It means that there is a fraud in the case, and you know about it. Okay? Get the tape recorder. Fitzgerald, Mr. Fitzgerald, you are going after the Honorable Blagojevich. Get those records. Get them. Get the corruption, the judicial corruption. That's part of your job. You FBI, you coward, traitors, liars, FBI, and you and your buddies, those prosecutors, actually they are persecutors. Get the tape recorders from that court and take care of that judicial corruption. You don't do it, you know why? Because they were following your orders. They are criminals working with you. You are a criminal, so everything is okay. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. Okay? This is the USA. Welcome to the USA. Okay. So, what the judge did, Kathy Block,